Hey guys, Al2 here, 316, and today I'm headed out about an hour trip from my house to pick up some fuel. My source here locally where I was getting some ethanol-free 93 octane fuel, they don't carry it anymore. The closest I can find to me is about 91. That's just not going to cut it. So I found a place in Chambersburg here, about an hour away. They carry all kinds of ethanol-free and leaded race fuels, Sunoco, so we're headed down there. All right, before we head down there, I want to go ahead and show you here real quick. PSC, Petroleum Service Company, they're the distributor for Sunoco race fuels. So when I called this place, Miller's Fuels, they said they carry the Sunoco. So I just want to show you real quick here what fuels they offer. First of all, when I called Miller's, they told me they carry the cans, which you see here. These are the 5-gallon cans. Now you can get these shipped if you don't have a place where you can get fuel close to you, and I'm going to show you how to find fuel close to you here in a second. But you can get these shipped. It's very expensive. This company is out of, I think, Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania, this petroleum service company. When I checked, I was looking at this here, the Sunoco Surge, which I think Jeff over at Eastside RC, I think he runs this. I have to double check with him to be sure. But they'll ship these cans. Now, to me, it would cost me $40 to get a can shipped. So Miller's is about an hour down the road. So I'm going to go down there and fill up. Now, they don't have the Surge. I talked to them. They carry the standard in the can, the 260 GT, and the Supreme. I believe he said those three in the can. I think that's what he said. Now the pump, they carry the 260 GT and the Supreme. Now I'm going to be filling up with Supreme. Let's just take a look at the Supreme. The color is blue. That's interesting. Rated at 112 octane, very high. Motor octane 109. You come down here, see this category, oxygen, 0. What that means is this fuel will last longer. So I think Sunoco says 2 years or more shelf life on this. So very important if you're going to have a lot of fuel around for a while to make sure you buy one with a 0 oxygen. Also, down here you'll see this is a leaded fuel. So this will also provide some extra lubrication. So I'm going to be getting the Supreme 112 from the pump. Let's go back here. The other one they have is the 260 GT. You do not want this for your RC. And I'll show you why. Has an octane rating of 100. You come down here, it is oxygenated fuel, 3.7%. But right here, where's it at? Ethanol. Look, it's got 10% ethanol, so it is not ethanol free like the Supreme or the Surge. They're both ethanol free, and it also has, the lead thing is not a big deal. So do not get the 260 GT if you see it. Either opt for the standard, the Supreme, or the Surge. They believe those are all leaded fuels. So that's a little bit about the fuels from Sunoco. I'm going to show you how to go back here real quick. If you go back here, if you type this website in, pure-gas.org, this is supposed to be an updated list of ethanol-free gas stations in your area and what fuels they carry. Now, sometimes the data is not accurate, so it's my case here. We'll click on Pennsylvania. And then down here, you get a list of all the cities that are reported to carry ethanol-free gas. You can see quite a few here in Pennsylvania. We'll swing down here to how I found mine. This is a great tool if you guys are looking for gas. Down here, here's Chambersburg. And I found this here, Chambersburg Miller's Fuels, and it says 87, 93, and 112. Now, just because it says that doesn't mean they have it. So it's always best to call. So you go over here and click on the details. You'll get some information about the shop or the service station. You'll get a phone number so you can call. And there will be some information here, and it could be a lot more than what you see here. People, you can chime in yourself. This was posted by the owner on December 5th, and says all grades of gas at pumps are ethanol free. So even they're 87, 89, 91, and 93. Also, we have Sunoco Racing Fuels, 112 at the pump. They're talking about ethanol free because supposedly they have the 260 GT as well. And also have the 5-gallon cans, in which when I talked to him, he told me that. So it's a nice tool to be able to find ethanol-free stations in your area. You'll have to double check to make sure if they have some higher octane fuels. I recommend you at least get 91, at least. And that's really bottom of the barrel. If you can get 93 to 100, that would be the best. I wouldn't get anything below 91, that's for sure. And if you have some type of an upgraded motor, I don't know, that might not be. You might want to at least have 93. So, nice tool to have. That being said, let's head on down to Miller's Fuels and see what they got. All right, we're getting there. Got about 10 miles to go. Be getting off here, exit 16 on the US 30. I'm on I-81 south now. So, yeah, should be there shortly, guys. All right, we finally made it to our exit here, Lincoln Way. US 30, Lincoln Way.
Stay to the right to Lincoln Way East.
Right here, I think I see it. Miller's Fuels. I'm just going to stop in here and see. I see the race fuel right there. You see that right there? Race fuel. 260 GT. Alright, looks like they got the 260 GT and the Supreme in the pump. So let's go check it out. It's an old mom and pop store here. They carry the race fuels in the can. And said also at the pump there. Doesn't have the surge. I was looking for the surge, so they carry the Optima 260 GT. I think you told me they do have the Supreme. So looking over here to the pump. They got the 260 GT and they got the Supreme. So very cool. But we're gonna go ahead and get some fuel and then we're gonna be out of here. All right, we're gonna pick up some fuel. Let's head over to the pump. We're gonna get the Supreme leaded 112 octane, I believe this is. Don't know if you guys can see that or not. It's blue in color. And man, it smells really sweet. Really looking forward to running this. So let's get things packed up and time to head back home. One thing I wanted to tell you guys. Never store your cans on the ground. Just stops all that, moisture and coldness from just seeping up into your can. So always keep it up, you know, put it on a little shelf or get it up off the ground so it's not sitting on the ground when you're storing it in your garage or wherever. So keep that in mind. And I just want to, people here, super, super nice. This is old school mom and pop service station from way back. The owner, Mrs. Miller, she didn't want to have her picture on camera or anything, but you know, she told me, you know, her husband died about 4 years ago, and you know, her and her son are just running the shop, and you know, they do auto repairs here, and they carry this you know, ethanol free fuel. So you know, just a shout out, super nice people, you know, just trying to get by, making a living. So, you know, you guys, I don't know where you live or whatever, but you need to support more people like this. And, you know, I'm sick of all the big conglomerates like Sheetz putting in the 5,000 pumps in one place and everybody going there for gas and stuff. These people here are just good old people, you know, trying to stay afloat. You know, she's running the business, you know, took it over from her husband, you know, even shared with me a little bit how, you know, Sunoco, whose gases they, you know, carry, even try to put a little pressure on them to get a little more automated and whatnot with their sales force. So just a big shout out to them. Super duper nice people. I'll be definitely back to buy more fuel. And if you guys are in the Chambersburg area or passing through or whatever, you know, or looking for some ethanol free gas, you know, make sure you give Miller's Fuel a look. I'm sure they'd appreciate it very much. All right. One thing real quick before I let you go, you might be asking, you know, do I really need fuel? That's not necessary to have a high octane fuel like that. That's pretty much true for the most part. You know, like I said earlier, try to find something 93 to 100 in that range. It's going to be ideal for most of you guys running. I don't have any experience with super high octane fuel. A lot of people, Jeff, Eastside RC, Botagel, these guys run it all the time. It might not give you any more performance, but I think it has a tendency, according to them, to just burn cleaner, you know, and just smoother idle. So I'm going to try to run it and see what I think of it. And I may possibly even thin it down. What I mean by that, like I said, the station close by to me, they sell 90 ethanol free. So I can mix the two and get the octane rating, you know, in the mid to upper 90s somewhere. So just real quick, wanted to mention that. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Any comments or questions, you know, leave them down below, and me and the guys will try to answer them as best we can. I'll see you real soon on the next video. So long.